While Amazon thought its e-commerce empire was untouchable, a mysterious new app quietly hijacked the Western market by doing the unthinkable, intentionally losing billions of dollars. Here is the dark, aggressive business strategy Temu is using to bleed Amazon dry, and why you might actually be the product. If you live in the US or Europe, you've probably seen the ads. During the 2024 Super Bowl alone, Temu spent an estimated $21 million to air commercials telling Americans to shop like a billionaire. And it worked. Within months, Temu became the most downloaded app in the United States, surpassing Amazon, TikTok, and Instagram. But when you open the app, nothing makes sense. You see wireless earbuds for $3, smartwatches for $5, and running shoes for $10. How is this mathematically possible? The truth is, it isn't. According to financial analysts at Wired, Temu loses an average of $30 on every single order shipped to the United States. They are actively burning cash to buy market share. But to understand how they can afford to lose billions without going bankrupt, we have to look at the giant hiding behind the curtain. Temu isn't a startup. It is backed by PDD Holdings, a massive Chinese e-commerce giant worth over $160 billion. PDD already conquered the Chinese market with an app called Pinduoduo, defeating Alibaba. Now, they are using that exact same war chest to fund Temu's invasion of the West. Their strategy is a ruthless version of the loss leader model. Instead of spending years building a brand like Amazon did, Temu uses PDD's billions to subsidize the cost of manufacturing and international shipping. They are willing to bleed money today to completely control your shopping habits tomorrow. But burning money isn't enough to beat Amazon. Temu needed a fundamental change in the global supply chain. For decades, the Amazon model worked like this. A factory in China makes a product, sells it to a brand, the brand ships it to an Amazon warehouse in the US, and Amazon ships it to you. Every step adds a middleman, and every middleman adds a profit margin. Temu completely destroyed this system, using something called the fully managed model. When you buy that $5 smartwatch on Temu, you are buying it directly from the factory line in Guangzhou. There is no brand, no US warehouse, and no middleman. The factory makes it, and Temu handles the algorithm, pricing, and shipping straight to your doorstep. By cutting out Amazon's massive infrastructure costs, they slash the price by 70%. But the low prices come with a dark side. First, there is the psychological manipulation. If you use Temu, you'll notice spinning wheels, countdown timers, and free gift pop-ups. It is designed exactly like a casino. This aggressive gamification isn't just to make you buy. It's designed to harvest massive amounts of consumer data, learning exactly what triggers you to spend. Secondly, they are exploiting a massive US trade loophole called the de minimis rule. Normally, when companies import goods into the US or Europe, they pay heavy customs taxes. But the de minimis rule states that any package valued under $800 can enter the US completely tax-free. Because Temu ships millions of tiny, individual packages directly to consumers, rather than bulk containers to warehouses, they bypass millions of dollars in taxes that Amazon sellers are forced to pay. Amazon is now scrambling, recently announcing plans to launch their own direct-from-China discount section to fight back. But the question remains, can Temu survive once PDD Holdings stops funding the losses? Or will Amazon's relentless efficiency crush them in the end? What do you guys think? Is Temu a brilliant business strategy, or just a temporary bubble? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this data-driven case study, make sure to hit that like button, share it with a friend who's addicted to online shopping, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the dark side of global business. And I'll see you in the next one.